أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب زدني علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين يا رب العالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I have a question to ask you today. Abdullah ibn Masud radiallahu ta'ala anhu had said that one should always check their heart. You should check the condition of your heart. So I'm going to ask you the questions that Ibn Masud radiallahu ta'ala anhu had asked. He said, when the Quran is recited, does it move you? Does your heart skip a beat? When in seclusion, are you pondering over the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And the third question, when we are sitting in gatherings of dhikr and remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, does my heart respond to it? Does my heart crave to be in such gatherings? These questions are really important because if we respond to all of these three questions and say, no, it doesn't. My heart doesn't move when the Quran is recited. I do not crave to be in gatherings of zikr and remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When I'm alone, I don't think about the creation of Allah. Instead, I'm busy with the world, with all the worldly activities. If that is the case, then according to Ibn Masud radiallahu ta'ala anhu, it is possible that the heart may be dead. The heart may not be alive. And if we think from that perspective, this is a bit scary, isn't it? Because this is basically telling us that our heart is so busy with everything else except the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Surah Anfal, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا ذُكِرَ اللَّهُ وَجِلَتْ قُلُوبُهُمْ وَإِذَا تُلِيَتْ عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُهُ. The true believers are only those whose hearts tremble at the remembrance of Allah and whose faith increases when His revelations are recited to them and they put their trust in their Lord. So does my heart tremble at the remembrance of Allah? Sometimes when we are in a very deep sleep, even our alarm clocks don't wake us. Even people calling our names don't wake us. And we have to be shaken awake. And if that is the condition of my heart, if I need to be shaken awake, if my heart is in such a deep sleep that it needs to wake up, and I need to wake it up from the heedlessness that it is in, we need something, right? We need an alarm clock that is so incredibly loud that it will awaken us from our heedlessness and our negligence. So what is my alarm clock to wake me up from heedlessness? To wake me up from this feeling of being negligent of my deen and my purpose in life? What is that alarm clock? They are the daily alarms, our 5 daily prayers, our daily adhkar, our daily zikr. Those are our daily alarms. If we miss those prayers, then we are losing our alarm clocks. Sometimes there is a sudden alarm when something unexpected happens, like a huge loss or a death, and it reminds us of our mortality. And sometimes the alarm clock is actually our friends. That's the environmental alarm, keeping good sohbah. And of course, the very strong alarm clock is the Quran. It reminds us of our purpose. It reminds us of our purpose. Remember, it is not your alarm clock that wakes you up for Fajr. It is your Iman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our Iman so strong that we are always connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفر الله وأتوب إليك.